Hi, hello, it's me. It's Weasel. I'm here. Oh boy. Okay. Well, it's been a couple of interesting days. But yeah. I'm just gonna cram in this game in here because I just need a one extra thing before my break. This is not the last stream though. This is not the last stream before my vacation. I have an entirely separate dedicated stream to basically summarizing the year and talking about like what I'll be doing and stuff like that. That's gonna be later. In fact, I believe I will not be streaming on Friday because I have stuff to do on Friday. Work stuff, or rather, post to work stuff. Anyways, yeah, I'm not gonna be available on Friday, so instead, I'm gonna. What am I gonna do? Oh yeah, instead I'm gonna be streaming on Saturday evening. So yeah, it's gonna be a weird one, but it's a Saturday stream, so you will know. Let's see. I see Twitch Heavy. Hi, hello. Twitch Heavy says my friend recommended I get this game, so maybe it will be worth sticking around a tiny bit longer than usual. Okay. Twitch Heavy says just to see, and Twitch Heavy says hello. Hi. Chip says hi Chip. Hello. Chip says, oh wow, I was not expecting this. Oh, really? Huh. I mean, it's a game that I heard about. Also, Felix gave it to me, so yeah. Frigid Silver, hi, hello. Frigid Silver says hi, hello. Also Stripeback, hi, hello. Stripeback sent a wave emote. It's a Christmassy wave emote. Stripeback says, not sure how much attention I'll be able to pay since I'm working on a couple of things, but I'll keep you in the BG. Okay, fine. Stripeback says this new title over the stream thing is gonna take some getting used to. Wait, what do you mean title over the screen? On like on Twitch? Hold on. Where is it? Where is that? I can't see it. Um, huh. Okay. Chip says Saturday works well for me. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. Okay, let me get this thing going. So apparently this is a very short game. It's one of those one and dones. So I will be I'll see if I can finish this. I'm definitely gonna finish this. Just I have a weird pacing for some of my games. So let's get this going. Weasel. 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 Weasel noises. Weasel noises while the game launches. Weasel noises while the game launches. Weasel noises all the way. Da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. A metal bar almost fell on me on top of my head at work, but not really. I can tell you about that because boy, that's something. Um, I'll talk about it later. Remind me to bring it up later. Oh my gosh, it had to be Annapurna. Oh no. Frigid services K? Yeah, K. Oh. Okay. Hmm. Oh. Hmm.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Ooh.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms. Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Chip says, Qua? And the Frigid server, thanks for the clip of whistle noises. Yeah, you know. We need the whistle noises. Also, is the wind blowing me away slowly, or is there drift on my stick? Anyways.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Wow. It's gonna be chill, I think.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
The Finches. Oh. Little side path. Interesting.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do. The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Hold on. I went through there, but there was this other path. Can I run? Oh. Oh, interesting. Hi Scrappy, hello. Scrappy says, heya, heya, sorry I'm late, hun. Big, big smooch. What the heck was that? What was that? What in the fresh hell was that? Scrappy says, hope this is gonna go well and hope things have been going well too. Yeah, they've been
I
fine.
haven't driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
What? Take both paths. Oh, so there's two paths. Okay, and then I think I just tracked through one. So, cool. Okay, so I'm guessing. Oh, okay. There's two of them. Oh, I think that's where it branches. Okay, yeah. Let me go back then. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, but yeah. So I was saying earlier. Um, something something. Well, it wasn't that close, but something was threatening on falling in my head at work. Not today, but I think yesterday, and then today they actually checked it out. So I was sitting at my desk, like just doing my stuff, and then suddenly I heard like it was not just me actually, the people in the same room because we share like an office space with several desks. In the same room I was, we all heard like this loud noise from above, directly above where my desk is. And like we actually like looked up and saw the drop ceiling boards just tremble a bit. And yeah, I was like, "Oh boy, what the heck is that?" So I checked it, and I mean, I couldn't check it much because the ceiling is like high up. But I asked like if somebody could come and see it, and like a guy that works with us came in to take a look, and he moved the boards a little, but couldn't see anything. So we decided to just leave it alone. So hi Zar, hello. Zar says, "Oh, the thud." Yeah. Chip says, "What were those crazy folks upstairs doing?" No, that's the interesting thing. I didn't, I didn't know what it was until today. Frogs, froggy. What? Missing what? Milton Finch. Oh, okay. But yeah, so it was today when they came to take a look. They actually moved the boards on the drop ceiling. Actually, we had already left them a little bit moved. The problem is that now one of the boards was threatening on falling on my head at any moment. So it was good that they came to check it out. Um, they brought their own like step ladder and everything. Um, Actually, I remember that when the boards were like moved, I pulled out my little like flashlight and I checked, and there was a huge space above the drop ceiling. Like I understand that's the norm, but like seriously, the space above the drop ceiling was just as tall as the space like you know between the floor and the drop ceiling. So there was essentially a half floor in the middle of the building. Like in between floor 1 and 2, like between the ground floor and the second floor, there's a whole ass floor. I know this is how office spaces usually work. That's why there's a drop ceiling, cause so you can like hide stuff like vents and wires and lighting stuff and all that. But the space was immeasurably big. I saw it. I flashed my light above, and there was a weird dread that filled me when I saw just a gigantic dark space just beyond the thin drop ceiling boards. It was not a good feeling. It was just very lot. It was a lot of empty space up there, like an entire half floor hidden between the ground and the second floor. Anyways, the people who came to see the place, the damage, looked up and said, "Yeah, there's actually a metal bar. There's like this metal bar that actually fell, and it happened to just bump against the drop ceiling. So the drop ceiling kind of stopped it from falling all the way through down. So they went up there, and they said like we asked like, is this important? Do we like worry? And they're like, no. I think somebody left this extra bar here for some reason. We don't know why. So they just went and essentially cut the bar. Apparently, it was not that heavy. It was not like big like steel that would probably like kill me. It was more like aluminum supports, like an aluminum support bar that they were able to just simply like take some pliers to and cut. They just cut the bar in like two parts, and then they pulled it out from there, and then they put the drop ceiling boards back. It was weird. It was a weird experience, and then they left a bunch of debris around my desk, and I had to wait until it got cleaned. Um, but yeah, Chip says, "What were those crazy folks upstairs doing? Nothing. That's the thing. It was something that just happened to fall in between the floors." Fraser says, "Didn't you just move into a new building?" Yeah, that's the thing. The building itself has its quirks, and we're just figuring them out.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
The same way this building makes me uncomfortable. Chip says, "This sounds like a doorway to a liminal space." There is a liminal space lurking in between the ground floor and the second floor, and I don't like it. Freddy says, "The whack rooms." Chip sent metal pipe falling SFX. Wait. Hold on. I can do this. 1 second. Uh, is it this one? Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Frigid Silver sent a YouTube video, link video of metal pipe. Pretty much that exact thing. Chip says aluminium. Zara says things are still settling in the new building. Yeah. Today we actually had like a brief, like, blackout. The lights went out. It was weird. Scrappy says, "I remember a liminal space photo was sent of the office or something at some point." And Zara says, "The bathrooms in the first floor stink and the plumbing is fucked already." Yeah, there's some issues there. Uh, Actually, today they asked us explicitly. They asked everybody in the building. They said, if you use
Now,
the toilet.
as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
They asked us all like, do not. Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but like, okay, hear me out. They asked us, do not throw toilet paper into the toilet. Also, some people were rinsing their like lunchbox, like containers, like their lunch containers, in the sinks. So yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but okay, again, they they told us do not throw toilet paper into the toilet. I'm gonna leave you with that. But yeah, Chips and 3 laughing Ricks. Hmm. There's a weirdness to this game. Is this the main? Okay, I'm guessing this is the main way to go in.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Oh, okay, so it is the other side.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Ooh. Chip says, Maze High, Billy Toilet. Gary spawning mix. Who's Gary? Oh, is this like a wheelchair ramp? Huh. Environmental storytelling. Also, is it me or the frame rate is kind of weird? Let me check. Okay, hold on. Let me check. Chip says it does seem choppy. Oh, yeah, that's smoother. That's way smoother. Okay. Ooh.
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
Huh. I didn't know this was a thing. Huh. Really?
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Cool. Chip says that's better.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Freddy Silver says that swing looks familiar. Ooh, a freezer. I like freezers. You can keep more food in them. Is this a car? Yes.
For the first time in years,
January 2010.
I felt like I was home.
Why are there so many books here?
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Hmm.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
I am intrigued by all the details.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
That's kind of morbid. Why would you have a window into the garage?
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
These
Even
smells.
the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
But yeah, this. Whoa. These smells seem very macabre.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Barbara.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Yep.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Whoa, why is this like sealed?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Yeah, that's weird. Oh, I've seen these things. I kind of want these.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Peepholes? Oh. Oh, geez. What happened here? Peepholes. There are... There's... Um... There's an absurd amount of books here.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Oh.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Okay, there's a lot of names. Let's see, Louis, Milton, and Edith are siblings. Don. Oh, Barbara, 1944 till 1960. Huh. Okay. These are some really weird doors.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Why do the people in this family live so little? Wait. 76 to 77? Jeez.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Oh boy.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Wait, did I do all of the doors? Oh, I missed this one. Spin.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Chip says some kind of family history story. Frigid Silver says Omar proceeds to be smacked with a wrench. Yep. Chip says, oh dear. That's incredibly morbid. Frigid Silver says hello with 4 exclamation, no, 4 question marks, and a 7.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Oh, this is fun.
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
I wonder if that's what the key is for. So I'm gonna guess that this is a very like free exploration game. Okay, I still haven't checked up here.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Oh, okay. Wait, downstairs. There was still a room. Okay, hold on. Here.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Oh, never mind. It's not that. What else am I missing? Here, that door is locked. This way. Wait, this is just the kitchen again.
After Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got pretty sick of salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
The cat's name is Molly. Oh yeah, I think that does all the house, so I guess I'm gonna go check the book. Da 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 bum ba da ba da 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 da. Oh, it's the other way. This room is so blue.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Whoa.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Why are there crawl spaces?
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Eh? Wait, what is that? I thought that was a gerbil. No, it's just a toilet paper roll. Thank fuck.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Fraser is good at keeping secrets. Who the flip locks a book onto a wall? That's suspicious.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here, before my mom sealed the doors.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Ow.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Oh boy.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Oh.
I kept eating and eating.
Oh, I don't like that.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Wait, what was that with the door? Oh.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Uh-huh. Whoa.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Yellow paint.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Huh. Hmm. Wait, eggs. I want the eggs.
The babies were all gone.
Oh. Never mind, no eggs.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
Where's the bread? Uh. Hmm. Oh, there's the bird.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Where?
Rabbits.
Oh, there is one. Oh crap.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit.
Where? Where is it? I hear it to my right. Oh, there you are. There you go.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Holy fuck! Oh no. Oh.
I rolled off
Holy
the
shit.
cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Um.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Where is it? Where is it? Can I hear it? Freezer was in the Rick egg emote said no egg is in the crying Rick. Freezer says, is this going to be a bad ending the game? I don't know. Oh, there you are. There you are, you fuck. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Oh, it's bleeding. It's bleeding. Ah, damn it. Wait. Ah. Up, 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 up. Nope.
Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Snake.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, but I moved real quiet. I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Free Super, thanks for the clip of Shark out of context. And Regito, hi, hello. Regito says hello. Free Super says, I love this vibe with the music. And then at Regito, hello. I never knew that these were the lyrics to that song. Oh, that was an that was an achievement. I was just vibing. I was just vibing. Wait. Can I eat people? Oh shit! Can I eat the other guy? Hold on, I want to eat the other guy. Ryu says accidental achievements are always fun. I guess it's just the way the game is intended to be played. Hello! Vor. Alright. I was not expecting that from this game. I was expecting sad grandma walking sim. This is some morbid shit.
last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe. I got closer and closer. All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
What the hell is up with this girl?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
What the heck? Weird cat girl. Chip says toilet. Free services, I love this game. I know. I'm starting to see the appeal. This is some weird shit.
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
The window? Rio says it's the family curse. Chip says, did the girl hallucinate from food poisoning? I'm not sure, like, how far to go. Oh. Oh. No, no, Steam Deck, no. Hold on. That was weird. Oh. I forgot. I forgot again. I forgot to plug the thing in. My bad. Sorry, my bad. I forgot to plug the Steam Deck. Are we good? Okay, it's charging now. Okay, sorry. I forgot to plug in the thing. Again.
This will
Whoops.
be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Chip says, or did she actually go on a monsters eating
I
rampage?
spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
Fraser says she probably saw her death like a vision.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Morbid. Well,
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
okay, so wacky grandma.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh, that's pink. Oh, that's hella pink.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
I vibe with this bathroom. I love it. Oh, oh, chair in the shower. I love that. That's so specific.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard.
Wait.
It's hidden in this book.
Everything. Jeez.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Hold on. I'm not done. I'm not done checking out the bedroom. Felix, hi, hello, Felix, hello. Felix says, no. Hi, hello. Freezer says, all that carpet in a bathroom is the scariest thing in this game. Yeah? Felix says, damn it, I didn't know you were going to do this one today. Well, that's why you should tune into every single stream, because you never know what's going to be playing. Hell yeah. Felix is just getting back from errands.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Her room was like a museum.
Odin.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
He took the house?
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Huh. Felix says, yes, the whole house. Freezer says, I
Whatever's
thought the
wrong with
house
this
sank in a
family,
sinkhole.
It goes back a long ways.
Oh, so that's the point of the game, to get everybody, every family member. Love all these family games. This is very also, what is that? What is that? What am I looking at? I love all these family games, like Later Alligator.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Felix says this is a family. Also, there's a lot of details. This is an environmental narrative game. I can see it. Yeah, I'm like stopping and checking everything. Ducks. Froggy. Free services, love how she wears the gloves here also. Oh yeah. All right. Moving on. Why are there so many crawl spaces? Oh, this is for photos. Felix is also Milton. Right. Yeah, Milton's everywhere. Wait, how old was Milton? Um, 11. Died at 11. Damn. Everybody's dead.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. I love that. What the hell is this house? Okay, no, hold on, hold on, hold on. We're not going there yet. What the heck is this house? Also, okay, this is cute. Like the room is divided in two. One kid is like really into the army, and one kid is really into space. That's freaking adorable. Oh man, that's oh wow. To command center. 1961. Oh, look, it's got like a little.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh, this is so cute and so sad. But so cute. Chip says, so this game is about learning how all these family members died. Frigidser says, God, I want this type of room. Rio says, my younger self would love this maze-like house. Me too. Felix says, in the sunshine. Frigidser says, one kid yearns to be involved in the world around him while the other wanted nothing to do with this world at all. Oof. Yeah, I guess. I would have freaking loved this as a kid. A little spaceship over your bed. That is so much fun. Also books. There's books everywhere.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Holy shit. Frigid Silver says, Edith, give us the house. Zara says, with your room set up, it's cluttered but not impossible to have a spaceship cockpit over your bed. I could, yeah, actually. Zara says, you have to take all your plushies on mission though. You know what? With the 100+ plushies I have an entire space colony here. I think we can repopulate a planet. Freezer says, that's why the swing was so familiar. Felix says, and the swing remains there to this day. Oof. That's intense.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Scrappy says, Azar, we have a mission! Less than 8 capital O.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Nani?
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Oh, I can go back in there. Chip says Mythbusters proved it was impossible to make a chain swing go 360 degrees by yourself. What the heck is this thing? Oh my gosh, did you make a Bigfoot movie? Oh my goodness.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Huh. How long did she live? A little bit longer. much, but like, what is that? 16? Yeah, 16 years. Oh boy. How is this cake still here? Or whatever the heck this is. Oof. Felix says Bigfoot. Chip says Harry and the Hendersons. Okay, let's see. Chip says a child star who grew out of fame, I presume. Yeah, she's got like a diner uniform here, so I'm guessing that's all she could do after the fame. Oh boy.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
I'm Rick.
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Oh. Free services. Imagine dying a gruesome death only to be turned into a comic. Oof, yeah. Felix says, Rick. Hi, hello.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Wait, really? This music? Is this copyrighted? Copyright claim, copyright claim, copyright claim, copyright claim. Don't copyright claim me.
Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh boy. What? Oh jeez. The worst thing possible. The balls. Oh, that's an achievement. Freezer says, wow. Felix says, and then in the basement, Rick was trying on all of Sven's boots. Wait, what? No? What? Wrong Rick. I swear, if this music gets me claimed, I'm gonna destroy somebody.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Oh boy. What am I looking at?
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Skeleton. Skeletons in the closet. Ooh, boots. Skeletons in the closet. Out of the closet. Oh my gosh. Oh no, not this part. No, I don't think. No.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
I have to. That's crazy. Oh yeah, this.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Okay, that's how that broke. Dun, 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 dun.
all she heard was...
Oh no.
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Damn.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Oh boy. Oh, Chip says skeleton out of the closet. And Freddy Silver, thanks for the clip of good for him. Yeah, jeez.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Wait, does the music box have like something in it? Also, is it darker now? I guess, yeah, I guess time has passed. Is there blood on it? Dun 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 dun.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot. I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
so dark here.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Is this a bunker? Yeah, this is a bunker. To 2005. He lived a long life. Okay, let's do this first.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can. I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it. Especially the food. a single week, I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
What the fuck?
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Chip says hit by a train after living paranoid under the house. Oh man, that sucks. Okay, hold on. How do I lift it? There we go.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real. I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Ruggiero says the placebo curse.
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. When you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault. Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery. I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Freezer says Rape Shadow the Hedgehog.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night. Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
What?
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
Chip says bombshell lady. Taxidermied cat.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? What? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Bunui. Where did the bunny go? So whoa, hi, hello. So what was sent a popcorn eating emote? Love that one. And so what was this? Hiyo. Ryu says Benui, or is that a hair? I no idea. Wherever it was, it's gone now. I think. Is it gone? Where did Benui go? Freezer, thanks for the clip of Bunui.
Smile, Dawn.
Wait, there you go.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Oh, this is fun.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
Oh.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of him.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target.
I'm over here, Dad.
want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Now keep yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced, whenever you're ready.
Oof.
Great shot, Don! I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
silly.
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about—
Dad!
Of all
Holy
these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Holy shit. Chief says, oh, so this is the other twin. Fritzer says, sound like the 3DS camera shutter. Rio says, oh dear. Huh. Chief says, he deserved that. Oh, that was insane. Can we get out of here? No. Oh, what? Oh.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Producer Silver says no. Chip says this is going to get very uncomfortable. Okay. Oh, well, this already looks bad.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Oh no.
Tend over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello?
No, we're not doing this.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
Oh, yay.
Whatever it was he saw. Sure made him happy. Silly it sounds. But I worried about our baby being so happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
No, 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 no,
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory, about everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Holy shit. Oh, that's a lot. Frigid Silver says, fucking remember this. Chip says, useless fucking woman. Is she the one obsessed with pink? Zar says, mesmerizing. Tchaikovsky helps. Chip says, I don't like this, especially as someone with a 1-year-old niece. Frigid Silver says, gosh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, yeah. Yeah. Is the froggy there? The duckies are there. Oh, there's the froggy. Oh, yeah, now I see the pregnancy. Huh.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Huh. Chip says, let's move on. Yeah, I know. Who's this guy? He seems my type.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Oh, jeez. So that's what the branches mean, with how thin they are. Chip says, there goes another one. Zara says, that's a quicker one. Yeah. Greg, be a baby. Uh-huh. Oh my gosh. Edith, you're
My
pregnant.
mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get. Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Zara says, have you ever met cursed families? Like, for some reason, very specific shit happens to them. I think mine is one, actually. I think I've told this story before, but I'm gonna take a short intermission for this. My uncles and aunts on the side of my mom had this thing where it seemed like every few years, like clockwork, they would all pass away one by one. but like it was like in very specific intervals. I don't remember how many years it was, but it was a very close. The intervals between deaths were very close. Some time ago, it was like, I believe it was like, oh, I think it was like in order of like birth. I don't remember. I think it was like order of birth, but in reverse. So I don't remember. I'm gonna have to ask my mom, but like it was something that like at some point we got to the point where like it would have been quote unquote my mom's turn. But it didn't happen. And instead it was an older aunt of mine. I'm not sure how. Oh, okay. Now here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. I forgot a very important detail. The only ones who passed away were the ones that were playing with a Ouija board, because they used to do that when they were younger. So it was the siblings that played with the Ouija board that were the ones to pass away in like fixed intervals. And at the point where like it was like quote unquote my mom's turn, like it just didn't happen. So it was just kind of like a, I don't know, it like ended like a weird coda. It just nothing. I used to remember this story better. I'm gonna ask again, cause I always found that really morbid and interesting. Anywho,
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
they had solar panels and everything. Am I supposed to go up or down?
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Oh.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Is this a classroom? In the house? Oh, wait, were the kids? Yeah, the kids were like, oh, they were like
But it didn't last.
homeschooled. Chips is homeschooling. Yep.
The beginning of the end was
Oh,
Milton's
jeez.
10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Homeschooled on the family? Like family history? That is that's impressive.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Felix says, imagine living in a house, but being so freaking scared of the events that unfolded that you need to live outside your own house. Oh.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Edith, you're pregnant. Wait, Milton is alive? 1992. No, 2003.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Huh.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared. Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
This door? Huh.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Zara says, boy just went away. Felix says he disappeared inside the house, never to be seen again.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
How the heck did you get a boat up here?
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Felix says, elbow grease. Chip says with great difficulty. Right. I mean...
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Oh. Is that a weed? I'm calling the police.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
George says, this is Encanto, but hechizo. George says, hookah, let's go. George says, he died a lot. Don't say it like that. Loving the gaming computer setup, though. That's really rad. Also, this view, holy shit, imagine that. Actually, never mind, this room rules. Oh, high school at least. Who frames their high school diploma? Felix says, this is Encanto, but instead of cool superpowers, you get cool game over screens. Felix says, so which room you like the most? I haven't decided yet. I'm not done. Chip says, I mean, when you get nothing else. Oh, Chip meant God. When you got nothing else. Zara says, people who don't expect to live long would frame it. Oh. Oh.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Huh?
He kept working at the cannery.
Wait, what?
But he withdrew
Oh.
after himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
Free server, thanks for the clip of Mary. Is that a police? I'm calling the weed. Zara says, this is the lowest I've seen your heart rate while gaming. Healthy boy. I think it's the opposite. I think I'm having the opposite thing of a heart attack. Like, I think my heart rate is, I'm pimming IRL. This game is making me pim. Chip says, I remember this from a review ages ago. Felix says, entre el cuchillo salen las tripas. Zor says, brachiocardia. Yeah, I'm like slowing down. I feel myself slowing down. What? My mind? Began to what?
Wander.
Oh. Oh.
I asked him to describe it.
Oh my gosh, I'm playing two games at the same
Said
time.
He started small.
I'm playing two games at once.
Imagining a labyrinth.
That's insane. Okay, this is my favorite. This is my favorite.
He'd feel his way about.
I'm doing the fish thing with one arm. With
And
one
something moved.
stick. And then I'm doing the labyrinth with the other stick. There's-
Bats. And toads. And things that have not names.
This is weird. Felix says use both sticks. Yeah, I noticed. Chip says remember to breathe. I'm breathing.
He
I'm
knew
okay.
it was all in his head. He took it very seriously.
I used to do this
I
when
had
I was
hoped
in
he'd
college.
find himself. But he found something more.
Whoa. Okay.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery.
Oh, okay.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he
that's a
forgot to
stretch.
go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a beautiful prince. The prince was on his own quest for radiant rainbows.
Oops. Oops. Yay. Oops.
He followed the sound of his
I'm curious. What does this sound like?
electric sitar. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
But yeah, Zar said the fantasy's expanding. Zar says mind palace, but make it ADHD. Chip says I'm just waiting for it. Felix says be aware of the choices here. And Felix says you made Louis gay. Chip says beautiful princess. Felix says you killed the rainbow. Chip says gay pride. I'm sure like bumping into the rainbow must be commentary for something. Yeah, Chip said gay pride. Felix says Indian music. Chip says I play my sitar wherever I go. Oh, sorry. I need to get back to the fish.
He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him. His prince waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Jeez. Zora says RuneScape as walk cycle. Frigid Super says tunes I really feel sickly called out. I really get this guy. Yeah. Chips and rainbow emoji, prince emoji, nail polish emoji, crown emoji. I think you forgot the you forgot one emoji. Zara says Six Emperor the gays. Wow.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Felix says, imagine having your own fridge up there. Oh. Chip sent the axe emoji, busting silhouette emoji, mobile phone off emoji. Oh. Right. I get it.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
What teacher?
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. when the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here? It's mine. Edith! Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Damn. Damn. Chip says cancer. Chip says, oh no, birth. Felix says the curse of the Finch family is that they all got what they wanted in the most twisted way possible. Zara says fog. Felix says in fear of the curse they lived weird, short, uncomfortable, bizarre lives. Chip says the nature of our own mortality. Zara says memento mori game genre. Felix says it is said that Edith, by reconnecting with his family's memory, was able to give her son a chance, and that the curse might be wearing down with him. Huh. Let me check something. Okay. Oh, okay. I can do that. Morbid, but I can do that.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly. But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. And maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
And there it is. Okay, it says I have 9 out of 9 achievements, but it doesn't, like, give me the fancy page. Oh wait, no, there it is. There's the little ribbon. Let's see. Felix says, not sure why the devs wanted to make you play the Calvin story twice. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I would have made Gregory the one you have to play twice. Zar says at Felix Sickos. This is not what I expected at all from this game. I'm all over the place. This is whack. Man, this is a lot. This game is a lot. I can't even. I literally can't even. jeez. Felix says, no, not the baby. I mean, that messed me up. I feel like you kind of need, like, guts to do that one again. But yeah, that was What Remains of Edith Finch. I was not expecting any of that. Like, at all. Jeez. Well, I mean, it was a short one. I'm not gonna say sweet, just short one. So there's that. Yeah. Zara says they made it so long. Zara says Greggy's story. It was fun though. I really enjoyed the gameplay in that one. Chip says this game was an experience. Chip says What Remains of Rick Whitechest. That's a different story. That one, Felix is writing that one. Which, by the way, Felix, can we have another part of that? Yeah. But yeah, that's it. Felix says, yeah. Okay, thanks. That's it for now. Thank you very much for coming. One more stream remains. And as I said before, that's not gonna be on Friday. On Friday we got Office Christmas Party trademark. I'm gonna try to go to both, because of reasons. So yeah, I'm gonna be out. And then on Saturday I actually have to work, but don't worry. Like right after work, one more stream. And it's gonna be a talkie stream, so yeah. I've done these before. So this is gonna be this year's edition. We're gonna discuss a little bit about the stream itself. It's gonna be a meta stream. And what else? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna talk about like the voice crack. I'm gonna talk about the stream itself. My winter trip, just general feels, and what's coming next year. So yeah. Chip got the dum dum. Chip says, have a fruit punch. Do I have a fruit punch? Checking. Yes, I do have one more fruit punch. This is the last one, I think. Yeah, it is. Thank you. Boy, oh boy. Chip says the Game Awards are tomorrow. Right. Felix says, geez, I forgot TGA. Felix says, should we watch it online or something? Actually, that's kind of what I pitched today. Well, today on the server I said, hey, anybody wants to watch ads with me? Nobody got it, so I had to explain it, that I was actually referring to the Game Awards. In previous years, the Game Awards have happened on days where I normally stream. And I've had them like in a corner while I stream the game. This time, no, because it's happening on a day where I don't stream. I'm actually going to be showing it on the server so we can watch it together. And don't worry, we can talk about it. Like we can talk over it. Let's make it like this. Let's make it a hangout. We're gonna have the Game Awards on the background, and then we can just like talk about like whatever. It's just gonna be a hangout, just a chill hangout. How about that? I don't know. Scrappy says, sorry I didn't say much. Guess I didn't have much to say. I hope the rest of things this week go well for you, though. Have a good rest on heart. Lots of love to you, Smooch. Chip says, I won't be here for the first half of them or so. Scrappy says, I'm excited. I love hanging out with y'all. I promise I won't be loud. No, you're fine. But no, yeah, I am a busy fella. Tomorrow I got some like wrapping up with work stuff to do, and also I gotta get myself a turkey. Yeah, this is a weird thing, but my workplace's union is giving the unionized employees turkeys, and I'm gonna be picking up mine. Yeah, just straight up, just a raw turkey. I can't cook, but hey, if I can just bring a turkey home, I'm sure they'll know what to do with it. But yep. Um, and then yeah, as I said, Friday I have office parties. I will tell you about the Christmas office parties on Saturday, on the Saturday stream. Again, that one is gonna be for me to talk to you all about everything, pretty much. Um, and then that's gonna be it. And I'm gonna go to my winter break, of which I will be talking about on that last stream on Saturday. Um, Chip sent turkey emoji, right arrow emoji, and then a poultry leg emoji. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's how it is. Yeah. Well, I am done here. I got a few things that I need to settle before I head to bed. So thank you very much for coming to this. Have a good night, have a good evening, afternoon, day, morning, or whatever you have on your side of the planet, and I'll see you again very soon. This game was a lot. I need to process it. Jeez. Thanks, Felix, for the game again. Scrappy says bye bye for now, my fave. Pat, pat, pat. And Chip says nighty night, Wheeze. Yeah, thanks. Gosh. Alright. This was Rick, that we so that you know, signing up for now. See you then. Felix says, glad you enjoyed the experience. No, yeah, it was wild. I love that. I was not expecting that. I love short games that have an impact. That was more than a walking sim. Usually walking sims are like, okay, whatever, lots of reading, lots of just aimless, well, rather like very sometimes it's aimless walking, sometimes it's just linear things. This one would make sure that you were not bored at any moment by just throwing you the wildest shit. But yeah. We can revisit whatever that game meant for us in the awards, streaming awards later in a couple of months. All right. Oh, Felix in the heart. Yeah. Okay. All right. See you then. Bye. Bye. Gosh, I'm so tired. Chip says sometimes it's rifling through drawers for papers and keys. Yeah. And Free Silver sent the heart. Yeah. Okay. See ya.